Every second, that feeling creeps in, doesn't it? The slow, nagging doubt about your investments, the relentless worry that no matter how much time you spend analyzing markets, reading charts, or listening to experts, something crucial is always slipping through your fingers. That subtle anxiety whispering, "Am I missing a secret? Is there a single rule, a simple principle that could change everything?" Yes, that doubt is real, and it burns because it's true. Investing isn't supposed to be this complicated, exhausting battle. It drains your energy, blunts your judgment, and worst of all, steals your freedom. But what if, right now, there is a way out? A way to break free from this constant chaos and fear? Imagine a rule so powerful, so deadly simple, that once understood, it slices through the noise, the confusion, and puts you back in control. No longer chasing random tips, trends, or illusions, but steering your financial future with confidence and clarity. Not just with better strategies, but with a mindset that flips the entire game on its head. The world of investing wastes brilliance. It clings to complexity because complexity keeps you tethered, dependent, always needing the next tool, the next magic indicator. People celebrate activity, trades, hits, runs, rather than results that endure. It's built that way. Flood you with information, cloud your vision with endless options, and keep you glued to screens, chasing that next big move, as your potential, your freedom, slips further from your grasp. But here's the truth the system hides. Your greatest asset is not money or knowledge. It's your mindset and your ability to understand one fundamental rule that aligns investing with your very nature as a free, sovereign individual who refuses to be a cog in the machine. This is the rule no one talks about because if it became common knowledge, the old guard would lose control overnight. It's time to burn that rule book they handed you. To reject the idea that investing must be a maze of complex theories and formulas designed to trap you in mediocrity. What's that one rule? It's simple. Invest only when you fully understand why you are doing it, and don't ever let anyone else's agenda dictate your moves. That's it. Cut through every market hype, every expert's must-buy, every trendy safe sector, and ask yourself this brutal question. Do I really get why this investment exists, why it moves, and how it fits into my vision for the future I want to build? Investing isn't about blindly following charts or news. It's about mastering clarity every step of the way, owning your decisions instead of being owned by the market's ever-changing noise. This sounds obvious, but see how rarely it's practiced? Most people pretend to understand, nod along with the pundits, and follow the herd, only to wake up years later, stuck in meaningless assets, caught in cycles of fear and greed, their dreams deferred or shattered. That's because they lost sight of why they invested in the first place. Understanding your why means knowing exactly what role the investment plays in your life, not someone else's agenda, not the system's profit plan. It means stripping away all the distractions, peeling back the layers until you hold the pure essence. Is this an asset that grows my future as I define it? Does it align with the freedom I fight for? The independence I crave? Does it enhance my sovereignty? If the answer isn't clear, it's a no. This is the foundational filter that the system will never teach you because it threatens the very structure that keeps most people compliant and mediocre. This rule liberates you, turning investing into an act of rebellion, a declaration that your money serves you, not the other way around. Now picture what happens when you make this rule your mantra. When every investment decision is an informed, conscious act of aligning with your vision and values. Suddenly, you're not jumping from one shiny opportunity to the next, fueled by hype or fear. You develop patience, the kind of patience that's not weakness but a strategic weapon, a recognition that the long game always kills the short-sighted frenzy. This patience allows you to wait, deliberately, confidently, for the right moment, for the right opportunity that matches not just a potential dollar return, but the right fit for your personal journey and mission. Your portfolio becomes a battlefield of clarity, not confusion. A place where every asset is a soldier recruited for one purpose, to build your freedom, your future, on your terms. But beware, adopting this rule is not for the faint-hearted. It demands brutal honesty with yourself. It forces you to cast aside every comforting excuse, every shiny distraction, every momentary thrill of hot tips or insider advice. It's a lonely path sometimes because most around you are chasing easy answers, shortcuts, external validations. You stand apart, becoming one of the few who dare to own their power fully. That's the power of investing hacked with this one rule: breaking free from the masses, from the noise, from false freedom disguised as complexity. At its core, this rule rewires everything about how you approach investing. You become sovereign. You learn not just to survive the system, but to transcend it. You question everything, because the world loves handing you truths. But real power lies in questioning those truths until you discover what's real for you. You start redefining reality on your own terms. That's where true freedom lives. With this mindset, wealth isn't just a number. It becomes a tool to craft your reality, to build a life beyond systems, beyond fake promises, beyond the scripted success others chase on your behalf. Investing transforms from a game of chance into a game of meaning, a way to align your resources with your deepest values and desires. It's about connecting the dots not just between assets, but between your financial choices and your identity as a leader, a creator, someone who refuses to live a borrowed life. And here's the best part. When you live by this rule, you don't just change your portfolio, you change your entire network. You start seeking connections not with the many, but with the few, those rare individuals who burn with the same fire as you, who reject comfort and conformity. Because investing, truly powerful investing, is about community too. The community of those who dare to redefine the future, who know that real progress comes from the edges, from the misfits, the rebels, the visionaries who refuse to fit the mold. When your decisions reflect this deep alignment, you attract these people like magnets. You amplify your power exponentially because you're no longer isolated. You're part of a network that honors difference, forges strength from contrast, and unlocks potential that no solo investor could ever reach alone. So here's the deal. The system will keep trying to sell you complexity, algorithms, buzzwords, and quick fixes. They want you distracted, dependent, and docile. But remember this: freedom in investing comes not from following the crowd, but from carving your unique path. Start now, right here, right today, with the simplest yet most revolutionary step you can take. Invest only with absolute clarity on why you're doing it, and refuse to play any game that doesn't serve your sovereignty. Watch as confusion falls away, fear melts, and you begin to wield your capital like a true master, calm, purposeful, unstoppable. This isn't just advice. It's a call to arms for every investor who knows deep inside that they are meant for more than the safe, small, borrowed life. It's for those who would rather build a legacy on their own terms than settle for someone else's story. The market can't hack you anymore when you hold this secret. And suddenly, investing becomes not a trap, but a stage where you unleash your full, uncompromising potential. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. Just you, your clarity, your will, and the one rule that changes the whole game. Embrace it. Make it your shield and your sword. Because true freedom in investing is waiting, but only for those brave enough to claim it.